Hey, what's going on, guys, on YouTube channel? It's Taurus down again, y'all, and this is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. So today we're gonna be going hard about like the best age for a man to marry. This is my opinion of it. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw that out there to the younger guys, especially. Okay. Before I get into that, thank y'all very much for subscribing and stuff I've been getting. Need more of them, so if you got time, hit the subscribe button for me, and that's what keeps the channel going. So I'm rolling on with that. Think this is good information and other guys need to know too. Make sure y'all hit the like button so we can get it pushed as many people as possible. Thank y'all very much. So let's get this over with real quick, guys, because y'all know I make it quick. Straight to the facts. Now, the first thing I want to do is say I don't think that getting married in your 20s is the best thing for a guy. I don't think so. You can do it, but you're gonna have way less options and choices at 20 something years old than you would if you waited a little bit later. All right. The reason why is because women pick off of money and stuff like that, and most guys have not built themselves to even a certain level in the 20s. So it goes against you. All right. I think the best time is between 30 and 35. That's what I got down here in my notes. All right. 30 and 35. By that time frame, if a guy has really worked on his life, and I'm talking not talking about just having a job. I'm talking about you've been saving, you've been investing, you've been doing stuff like that because that 10 years between 20 and 30 can change a lot. It did for me. I was saving, investing, I was doing business stuff, and when I hit 30, I was way further ahead than most guys who just was working a job and paying for their car and stuff like that. So the guy at 30 who had been doing that, they looked way different from me. I could get their girlfriends, and then I could get, especially the 20-year-old women. That was easy. 20, that was easy. So that's how I want to put that one out there. But the first thing, guys, I want guys to start understanding. As long as you can buy a chicken wing plate and some fries, you can get a woman. It's just that simple. You can get sex. Women can't get the money and the provision and stuff from every man, but every man can get sex from women. And all you need is a chicken wing plate with a side of fries. That's it. So I just want to put that one out there. All right, 30 to 35 years old, guys. Right in there. And if you've been working on your life, you pretty decent. You be in pretty decent position to pick who you want. That's what you want to get to. You want to be able to pick who you want because women are gonna be flaky. They're gonna all the other junk. There's no getting rid of that. The money doesn't get rid of it. None of the junk. Women are just emotional things that don't work in a certain type of way. The money's not gonna get rid of that shit, guys. It's gonna make them act like stupid. That's all it's gonna do. They're gonna act less stupid, but it's still gonna be stupid. It's still gonna be stupid. It's still gonna be emotional. They're still gonna be on the other shit. You still gonna have to explain. You still gonna have to. It's not gonna make it that much easier. It's just gonna make it to where it's not as hard for them to listen when you say this junk. That's pretty much what it does. You got the money, so they listen to you. Okay. So if you're gonna do this between 30 and 35 years old, remember these other couple of things right here, and I'm gonna be out of here on that one. Number one, you get married to build a family. Okay, not to give to your wife. That's not what you're for. Therefore. Okay, this junk never worked that way, y'all, and it never will. They say that men was providing so much for women back in the days, but look at this right here. If that was the case, you have a bunch of women millionaires right now, and you don't. You know why? Because they wouldn't get provided for like that. They was getting a house. There was a house. He paid for the house. They lived in the house, and they stayed there and cooked and cleaned and done that kind of junk right there. But that was it. Pretty much was it. When they said provide, that didn't mean he bought you your own house. You stayed in his shit, and it did not work this way. This fairy tale that people think it did not work this way, or else you would have a bunch of women who wouldn't have no problem with it because it would mean that you get married, you get rich automatically, and it doesn't. Don't mean that. So you're not there to give to your wife. You're there to build a legacy with her, and y'all to have something for them kids. That's what you're there for. Should be there for anyway. All right. And after you do this marriage thing, if you're gonna do this marriage thing, and your wife should be younger than you, but she should never be your same age or older. All right. Look, you don't have to do a lot of work between the 20s and 30s to get to this point of being able to pick. So it's like, you know, win the lottery and then going to buy a beat up old busted car for $2,000 when you can afford a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 car, $60,000 car with no problem. You see what I'm saying? It's like doing a whole bunch to eventually just take a little for nothing. No. Your wife should be younger than you. Your wife should be sexy, and your wife should be attractive to you. Because, like I said, the flaking and the bullshitting and the acting crazy ain't gonna stop. So whatever you want, whatever you get with this girl, you better like looking at her, and you better want to be with her. Because the crazy and the BS don't stop. That shit don't stop, guys. You can stop thinking it. That's why I don't fuck with the manosphere and the red pill shit, because they keep talking about it, like we gotta bring the women back to the table and try to explain this shit. You didn't explain nothing to them. They're gonna keep acting the same way they always do, and money don't change that. I don't care nobody will tell you that. They flake all the time. They own BS. Their mind change like winds in a hurricane, and your money ain't gonna stop that. All your money's gonna do is make it easier for you to get in the damn door. And like I said, if you got enough money for a chicken wing plate with a side of fries, you can smash. That's pretty much it. But if you want to get married, you need to know these other things right here. I wait to 30 or 35. In the 20s, you ain't got no choices because you really don't got nothing to offer. You really don't. So you're going to have to, now, can it work? Can it happen? Yeah, but you're going to have less choices. And as a dude, you got more, you make your choices. You pretty much do what you want to. You can get married when you feel like it. 30 to 35 is pretty decent if you want to have a long marriage. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you can stay single for a long time. As long as you work on yourself and get your money, because like I said, long as you got a chicken wing plate and a side of fries, this junk going down. But if you want to get married, keep these other things in mind too. All right? Your wife should be younger than you guys, never the same age or older, because it's a deal. If somebody the same age as you or older than you, they're not gonna listen to you, more likely. All right, this person is gonna. It's like when you at work. Somebody the same age as you, you don't want them in charge of you. It's kind of the same thing. So it works on that one. Also, all relationships in life kind of pretty much work the same way. But y'all think about this right here. 30 to 35 years old is a good age for a man to get married. You can still do it around 40, 45. I'm not saying that any particular age is like after 30 is the best, but I'm saying at least until 30 is probably not a good idea. That's my opinion. But y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all think, y'all. This been Taurus Donnie, y'all. This is the Go Hard to Go Home channel. Hey guys, if you're out there and you're 20 years old, you need to be focusing on learning about business, doing some kind of side hustle. You need to be learning about investing. So that way by 30, you can be getting ready to kind of sit down a little bit. You need to be able to sit down and look at women. That's what needs to happen. If you still going balls to wall at your job, you might not got much time to pay attention to women and be able to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a little sit back room, you can kind of pay attention and see better. We're going to get into that kind of stuff later on in other videos. Y'all don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, join the journey. It's been Taurus Donnie. Y'all, this is the Go Hard to Go Home channel. Guys, work your ass off till about 30. And then 30, 35 is a pretty good time to get married. You're going to have access to the younger women and the women at your age group also. So if you're 35, you want a 30-year-old, you can get her. You want a 34-year-old, 32-year-old, you can probably get her. No, I like the thing to say I'm 45, and I can pick women anywhere from 28 to 30, and I can go lower than 28. I just don't. What I do, like the 24, 22. That's sometimes like if I'm out for the night, and and I still know a couple of them, little 24-year-olds that you meet around somewhere every now and again. But yeah, you got more choices when you got your money and stuff under control, guys. I just want y'all to think about that. All right. So I think the best age for a man to get married is probably around 30, 35. After he gains control over his finances. Y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all think, y'all. It's been Taurus down here. Y'all hit like, subscribe, share. Welcome to the journey. I'm out of here on this. Peace.